boot up the local recording once again, and welcome back to YouTube here. So, let us continue finally. So for the live viewers, I apologize. Interesting. Okay. Randy's up next. I'd heard the rumors, but I didn't want to believe them. Nice to see you too. You two know each other? Yeah, but it's been like 8 years. We met when we were both Jaegers. Oh, that would explain it. Last time we met was on the battlefield when I would have been about 16. The Purple Lightning, a true inspiration to all us up-and-comers. An inspiration who left the Jaeger lifestyle behind shortly thereafter. Red Reaper, son of the war god, I'm glad to see your time at Crossbell mellowed you out. Though I never expected you'd be working with Rean and Toa. Life's funny that way. Anyway, I'm just happy you're here. You're gonna help even the odds. If my little cousin's kicking around, we're all in for a bad time. You're telling me. Bloody Shirley. She was bad enough before the society made her an enforcer. Right? Talk about a sick joke. She didn't seem so scary when I saw her in Sutherland. Don't let her looks fool you. She could make a man-eating tiger turn tail and run away. Oh, sounds like she's my kind of woman. Oh, Sarah, it's been too long. No kidding. How have you been since Heimdall? Huh? How many people do you know? I imagine they met each other through the guild. That's right, we met once when Agate and I traveled to the capital from Crossbell. You two and the other Liberalian rank Bracer, right? You know, Agate's been worried sick about you, but it looks to me like you're right as rain. You bet. I guess Bracers really do know everybody. Well, that'll happen when you're part of an international organization. Angie? She's an angel. The mesmerizing cuteness, that youthful charm, that svelte yet capable frame. She must be an engineer, 'cause she's gonna work on my heart. Her skin and hair are a land of milk and honey, and the tools and oil stains just make it all the sweeter. What's an angel like you doing all the way out here? You're from Liberl, right? What a shame I didn't know you last year. I could have slept over. Okay, settle down now. That's one way to make an introduction. Angie, you're scaring Tita. Yeah, no scaring Tita, Angie. Knock it off. Oh, forgive me, I lost myself in your eyes. Angelica Ragnar, Toa's best friend, Rean's honorary elder sister, and a dear companion to George, who I'm sure you know. I thought your name sounded familiar. George has mentioned you a few times, I think. Oh, what did he say? Perhaps something like, Angie's a wonderful woman of inestimable character who can, nay, should happily offer your body to? If you ever visit the Empire, beware a woman named Angelica who dresses like a man and flirts with any girl with a pulse. Damn you, George! That sounds about right. George really has her pegged. Oh, I don't know. I'm sure Angie's joking at least half the time. I'm not so sure about that. Toa, I really am not so sure about that. How many humor pluses do we got here? Here, let's see. That's 3. Okay. Oh, we're leaving already? That's kind of a bummer. I didn't get to play with all the sweet little kittens you've got around here. You already gotta put a leash on that libido of yours, you know? You really gotta put a leash on that libido of yours, you know? But anyway, we shouldn't overstay our welcome, so it's about time we hit the dusty trail. The two of you are going to take Angelica's bike to Ortis, right? If it's alright, I'll come with and see you off at the junction. There's no need for that. We'll be seeing each other tomorrow. Well, let's just say I've got a personal thing to take care of. Huh? Well, alright then. Sounds like we're finished here, so let's move out. Yep, we're done here, so let's go. Angie, instructor, take care on your way back. Always. See you later. Thanks, Toa. I should probably head out too. I've got some things to do tonight, so don't wait up for me. Okay. Jeez, it just breaks my heart to think my sweet little pupil could have grown to be such a deceitful and standoffish. Huh? If you were any more transparent, you'd disappear completely. You're planning on going out alone to paint Raquel red tonight, aren't you? Not exactly. What? If you're going alone... Hold on, Reen. Does that mean you're going to one of those established... Okay, yeah, no. Let me stop you right there. Major Michaels cleared me to go to Raquel, and I figured that if I'm looking for information, I need to have better luck after sundown. Oh, phew. Getting more info on the Jaegers, huh? Running off on your own on a secret mission? Well, you're nothing if not consistent. Seriously, it's kind of ridiculous. You know we're here to help, right? Yeah, sorry. Wait, what are you saying exactly? You're out of your element in a city like Raquel, but it's my natural habitat. Why wouldn't you want to bring me along? My work as a brazier has brought me there several times as well. If you're looking for information, you'll need someone who knows the hotspots. But don't you but me. It's been so long since the last time we saw each other, the least you can do is let us help. Listen to the woman. Calm down and work with us. I can talk to Eustace and the others at the castle in Ortis. Angie, Instructor Sarah. I try to play things close to the vest, and you guys see right through me. Hey, that's a sign that I'm gonna need your help. Thank you, both of you. There you go. See? Leaning on us isn't so bad. I'll be sure to keep this a secret from the students. Just don't be back too late. Thanks, Toa, I won't. Alright, let's get going. The pleasures of the night await. Angie, just don't go anywhere weird, okay? Okay, let's get going before the students find out. The sun's setting. It'll be dark by the time we're in Raquel. Perfect. That's the best time for new information. How about you go do the driving, Reen? Sure, I'm ready to go. Oh. I can't just warp there either. That would make this so much easier. Ah, well. Alright, so we get to see what they're...
So not my type.
So we get to see what they're up... No!
I got this!
No! No! God damn it. Alright, so we've got Lightspeed Flash, Accelerate, and 60 a 60% cut on delay, and Ebon Dragon. 4 turns of 50% extra crit with insight for 2 turns.
Evan Dragon formation! It's my turn. Here's our chance.
An opening!
There it is. There it is.
I'm up! Sit!
There it is. Let's go. I got this. Now! Reen, follow me!
Understood! It's my turn! Now! Instructor Sarah!
Leave it to me! Let's go! I got this! Let's go!
Let's go!
Should've just canned her turn.
I got this!
Ah, well.
Let's move on.
Alright. Phew, that's that. Your luck turned sour the second you came between my fist and my bike. Whoops. Heh, I was right to ask you to come. Both of you have really upped your game. It's probably thanks to this no-good group I've been up against the last few months. You went back to training in the Republic, right, Angelica? Yeah, I met it with my master. The Republic's not looking so good nowadays. It's not much different from the Empire. The guild's been flooded with work. We had a guy he transferred over just to ease the workload, and Fee's been a blessing since she joined last year. I saw her when I was in Sutherland. I was so impressed when I heard that she was the youngest ever to get her senior bracer badge. Maybe I was just that damn good of an instructor. She becomes a bracer, and then you go and start teaching. You guys are gonna soar ahead of me in no time. I've still got a lot of ground to cover before I catch up with you. Angelica, how was traveling the continent? If only I could put it into words. Especially to the east. To see it, well, it's getting dark. I'll stop myself. Let's talk about it more when we got Toa with us. And here I was ready to curl up next to a campfire, but I have heard a few things. Master mentioned that the east was starting to look like. Sure, I'd love to hear about it with Toa and George. Oh, you know, I heard George has been by the branch campus. Did he say anything? Maybe about that masked man? I've only heard about Azure Siegfried from others. And then there was that bit about how the gnomes and the Black Workshop might be one and the same. Did he look that much like him? I don't know. I don't want to think about the impossible. That's all I can say. Yeah, you're right. It's been about 1.5 years since the funeral. But it's still bothering you, isn't it? Yeah. George is looking into the Black Workshop for me. I'll be seeing him in Ruhr after the council. I'll let him know if he tells me anything new. Thank you. Okay, enough standing around. Let's head to Raquel before it gets dark.
Let's get going.
Understood.
I guess we should show up.
Ready for battle.
Guess we should show off some S-crafts, shouldn't we?
Coming at you full force. You ready for this? Dragon kick!
I'm gonna need to check my thing.
It's my turn.
Oh, god damn it.
It's my turn.
Oh, come on, really?
Yeah. Time to get a little serious! Ah! Northern Lightning! I make you feel all tingly? Let's move on.
Huh, I did not give Dragon Kick a plus. Interesting. I mean, granted, I stand behind that because it's not that interesting. Okay. Yeah, Northern Limits got a plus. And since that is basically Northern Limits, I am going to give it a plus. I guess I don't need to specify that in brackets. Another addition plus for the gameplay, because it just will not stop increasing.
Now, let's go! I got this! Let's go! It's my turn! Say! Yeah! Now!
There we go.
An opening! We did it, Instructor Sarah.
You sure have grown up.
Okay. Yeah, me thinks I should do it. He thinks I should do it. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, yeah, let's go find something. Oh, piss off. Of appearing right as I go away. Ugh.
Looks like a toughie. Stay on your toes.
Oh, I didn't get the chest over here.
Ooh, a treasure chest.
Terrell R.
We got him now. Now!
An opening!
Go down! It's my turn.
I'm up! Sit!
It's my turn. It's my turn.
I'm up! Sit! It's down!
Here! Back off! Let's do it! I got this.
I'm up! All right, nice.
Alright. I need to find some more enemies to smash up.
Now, bring it on!
Break!
An opening!
Go down! Yeah!
Let's go! Sit!
Back off!
Not a
Back off! Let's do it! I got this. Let's move on.
Green level.
All right, got it!
Nice. Alright.
This one's strong. Be careful.
Oh boy.
It's my turn.
I'm up! Crimson Slash!
There it is.
Not in my weapon!
It's my turn. Now! Let's go, Reen!
Understood!
Yeah! Wait! Back off! It's my turn!
I'm up! It's my turn! Now! Angelica, now!
Understood! Let's go! I'm just getting started.
I'm up! It's down!
Here! I'm just getting... It's my turn! Break!
An opening!
Ah!
I'm just
had
getting
it.
started.
I'll use a Terrell.
Take this! I'm up!
Yeah! Let's do it! Now!
Got it.
An opening!
Go. 2 down, 1 to go.
Looks like you haven't missed a beat.
You've gotten even stronger, Angelica.
Okay. And now, for the last one for this match. Oh, dang it, come on.
Take them down! Sit!
I got this! Here's our chance! Angelica! Understood! Let's go! Let's go! Yeah!
Ah,
Let's move on.
oh, well, I guess I get another chance at it.
Everyone ready?
Yeah, let's weaken these guys.
It's my turn! Break! Instructor Sarah! Yeah! There it is!
Oh, come on.
There it is! It's my turn!
For you.
Let's go! Sit!
It's my turn! Hut! I got this! Yeah! Thanks.
It's my turn!
Oh, come
Sit.
on.
It's my turn!
Oh, come on. Wow, these things are fucking
I'm up.
annoying. Die.
I messed up.
God damn
I'm
it.
up. Arcus, activate! Yeah!
Thanks.
I'm up! Yeah!
I'm just getting started. Thanks. Hut!
It's my turn!
It's my turn. Let's go. I won't let you. It's my turn. Now! Here! This is the end!
There we go. At least I got it.
That sent a shiver up my spine, instructor.
Oh, but that Taiko style is something else.
Much better. Holy fuck. And then, of course, we've got to be interrupted by another cutscene. Phew, it's already sundown. Perfect timing, Raquel's just ahead. That's where that blonde student of yours is from, right? Oh, you mean Ash? Yeah. I actually thought about bringing him with me, but... Good call. Even though I'm sure he would have been happy to come with. You never want to give one of your students preferential treatment. Well, that's part of it. It's just I just feel like there's something dangerous about him. Dangerous? Don't get me wrong, he's top of the class in terms of potential and natural talent. He's smart and athletic, capable of doing anything he puts his mind to. Yeah, he can be a bit of a provocateur, but he's also a good communicator. He can give your trust, gain your trust before you know it. People at school and his acquaintance from Raquel all agree on that. It's just, he's like a knife out of its sheath. I'm sure you know this already, but during the Civil War, Ash gathered his friends and defended Raquel from armed raiders. He was brilliant and thorough, and downright ruthless when he had to be. Once it was all over, a whole lot of people wanted to recruit him. In fact, that's why Toval and I invited him to join the guild. We wanted to see what this dangerous young man could do. Oh. Honestly, the kid kinda reminds me of him. Crow, I mean, he was never half as angry as Ash, not openly. But he was hiding it away, trying to keep up the facade when he was just a regular student. But I could see that anger back when we were testing the first Arcus units, and we were constantly butting heads because of it. Angelica. Wow, that takes me back. But over time, he's starting to soften little by little. It began when he spent time with Toa, George, Instructor Sarah, and me. And it continued when he was a second year, when he met you in your class, Reen. So don't worry about Ash. He's in good hands. Yours. I think you're giving me a little more credit than I deserve here. Honestly, he's not the only one I'm worried about. It's all my students. Yuna, Kurt, Altina, Muse. I want them all to shape each other and help each other grow, like the original Class 7 did for me. If I can help them get to that point, I'll consider my job done. Aw, that's so sappy. I really think your guidance will do Ash some good. Just keep watching over him, and Muse too. Muse's the girl with the mint green hair, right? There's just something about her, something unusual. It seems like you know her pretty well, Angelica. What's the story there? Her grandfather, Count Egret, and my father are close. I've known her family since I was just a girl, and it's been a while since we've seen each other. Though I am happy to hear that she grew up to be so close to Princess Alphen during their shared time at St. Estrella. And what providence that after she left, she came to join you and Toa at the branch campus. We are truly blessed. Blessed, right. That's quite a non-answer there, but I'll leave it be. I said exactly what I meant to say. She may be sweet as candy with a mind of an unfathomable depth and beauty, but remember, she's still a 16-year-old girl. Yeah. So play along with her. Just try not to get played. Be there for her where I couldn't. That's my request. Of course. She's just like any other of my other students. I'll keep an eye on her and help whenever she needs me. That's the spirit. And look at that. There's Raquel, shall we? Yeah, let's go.
Let's get going.
Understood!
Alright. Meanwhile, back at the camp, understood. Regarding Angelica, tell her to come by tomorrow morning. Of course, I'll let her know when she gets back. My word, she's the same as ever, but now Schwarzer too? Attempting to venture out alone at night with Jaegers lurking around every corner? Yeah, but it's totally something he'd do, you know? But he's got those two with him, so we probably don't need to worry. Hey, was that? Yes, most likely. Again?
So damn obvious. It's easier if he ain't around anyway.
Heading off on our own, are we? Yuna and the others should be here soon. An adventure like this would be much better with friends, don't you agree?
You little... Your mask keeps slipping, by the way. But you know that, don't you? Yeah, this is all part of your plan.
I'm a member of Class 7. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, no.
I heard you complaining about Instructor Reen and thought you might want a friendly ear. Come now, we have a strategy to devise.
God, you are such a little she-devil. Little Muse. Excuse me. So different at night. Raquel Ill has all the entertainment you could ever indulge in. I'd say it holds up perfectly well against the entertainment districts in the Republic and Crossbell. Don't tell me that's all you did when traveling the continent. Actually, don't. Let's focus on the Jaegers. We know that multiple witnesses have come forward with sightings in the city. It could be those purple Jaegers or Needhawk. Well, not even just those. We've got 4 in total. Right, the Red Constellation and Zephyr are also possible. Let's start with investigating the more crowded spots and keep at it from there. And where there's a crowd, there's beer. Reen, you're down to drink now, right? Let's hit up the clubs and casinos and... Alright, you're worse than I ever was. Let's go then. We should check out the places that stood out during the day. And that's not all. I'm due for a nice talk with that informant. It's all good. Newcomers just pay a one-time 1,000 mirror fee. Oh, that's all right. There's somewhere else I'd like to go. Let's go, sir. The girls are waiting. Yeah, let's go. Hey! Ah, screw them. Our club is 1,000 times better. I didn't see him during the day. Excuse me. What's up? Oh, yeah, I think they were shooting at each other the other day. It was Needhog and someone else. They're always going at it. You could hear the commotion all the way from here. Thank the goddess it was late at night. That does sound tricky. It'll quiet down eventually. Don't worry about it too much. I didn't think he'd spill the ill names just like that. I'd heard a similar commotion during the day, actually. This sure is a lively city at night. I've got the feeling we'll finally get some answers. Hello, handsome. Oh, whoops, you already got escorts for the night. No, they aren't escorts. Ha! Don't let him get you down. I've never seen a beauty like you. Care to spend the night with me? Really? Angelica, what is wrong with you? Anyway, guess I'll be the one to ask. They come by the club sometimes, yeah. We have a VIP room they usually like to use, and we don't mind them either. Last week, we had 3 of them swing by. The owner said they belonged to Zypher. There we go. 3 of them? Then they must be. I haven't seen them since. Maybe they went to another club? Still, this is good to know. Thank you. By the way, you should have a little more confidence in yourself. A flower like you is always the most vibrant when in bloom. Okay, I'll work my hardest. Why are you trying to recruit more girls for your fan club? Oh, you're Ash's... Yes, I'm his instructor. Instructor, is Ash doing well? Well, I know that he's doing well, but I can see that you're worried. It seems like you've known him for quite a while. Well, not that long. I only came here just before the Civil War. But as you may know, Ash is... well, Ash. He doesn't really take care of himself. It's been a while since he lost his mother. I'm glad he made it into a prestigious school, but at the same time, I'm worried because I can't keep an eye on him. Wow, he's a lucky guy. I understand. I have similar worries. But he seems to be enjoying school. He'll find his way someday. All I can do is guide him in the right direction. I see. That's a small relief, at least. Thank you, instructor. Speaking of which, were you looking for info on Jaegers? Do you know something? I actually saw some Jaeger-type people in town today. They wore normal clothes, but they seemed a little different. I see. Do you know where they may have went? That I don't know, but it looked like they were headed out of town. Then it sounds like they aren't staying here. Because if they were, they most certainly would be spending the night with a beautiful lady like yourself. Oh, we've got a bashful one here. These sisters really just get me. Ignoring what my colleague said, thank you, that was very helpful. Oh, really? I'm glad I could help. Please update me about how Ash is doing from time to time. Yes, of course. See you later, sister. Let's meet again when Adios isn't watching. Other spots? Nope, just here and there. Okay. Hello there. What'll it be? What'll it be? Good evening. I'm looking for something that's not on the menu. Preferably you. Sorry, Julia, she's always like this. Oh, you two are acquainted? Then why haven't you introduced me to her? Why would I? I've been coming here for a while. Oh, Sarah here helped me out of a jam once. If she's the one asking, I'll answer anything. Well, you seem to know why we've stopped by. That certainly makes things easier. Aha, so it was the Jaegers you were investigating. I didn't want Ash involved in something so dangerous, so that's why I didn't say anything earlier. Alright then, two big shots were here just the other day. The Sanguine Ogre and Blitz from the Red Constellation. Shirley, Orlando, and Gareth. We ran into Shirley in St. Arc. I didn't think she'd be here. Lovely. Let's just hope the duo's on vacation. I do see the Red Constellation drinking here from time to time. It's been a while since I saw them last. You be careful too, Sarah. What an unexpected source. Yeah, the nightlife here sure brings its share of surprises. Let's go over everything we know somewhere else. Jaeger Corps are in the city, but that's the most I've got. Needhog, Zephyr, the Red Constellation, it's almost like they're on rotation. The Purple Corps is the most mysterious of them all. They may never have set foot in Raquel. Instructor, you got something in mind? No, I'm just mulling over the possibilities. It could be anyone. Enhanced Jaegers from the Society, a squad head from the Intelligence Division in disguise, or even a disbanded escort fleet. Yeah, I heard the government's forced the Silver Whale to disband. They're disbanding actual sea Jaegers? Jaegers, huh? It'd be nice if we had something more decisive, like from a person who's in direct contact with them, someone with connections. You think anyone like that exists? If you mean an informant, then you have your pick of the litter in Raquel. Oh, yeah, we ran into one earlier today. I'm thinking he might have contact with Needhog. I shouldn't have drank this much. Well, I didn't make mirror dish good ever. I don't make good mirror dish good every day. Gotta use it while I still got it. If only Nuit Blanc was open. I can still test my luck at the casino. Hey, nice to see you again. I'm sure the drinks you bought with the mirror selling out Ash tasted real good. But what? What you saying, Ash and Chevalier? Whoa, you're the Purple Lightning, and you're from House Rockner. Oh yes, we've met a few times before. How did you know who I was just from my face? Oh, you're just a hell of a source of mirror for me. Hey, and you're both so beautiful, I'm sure I'd give anything to get to know you better. What? Is that a super hot babe standing naked right over there? Huh? I'm not about to file for that. Where is she? Where? Damn it! After him! I still don't see a naked girl anywhere. Angelica! He's such a snake. You two, don't fall for the oldest trick in the book. Sorry, he got me for a split second. That was a horrible attack on my very soul. Oh, okay, so that's after. Here. What? Anything goes now. Yeah, thieves! Whoa, what are you? Heh, go back to flirting with each other. Sorry, I'm from the Bracer Guild. Excuse me. Ciao, kitty. Oh. Hey. Hey, Michelle. Phew, I finally lost him. Time to go back to the hideout and lay low for a bit.
Mirror device, activate!
She's hot.
Okay, that was actually kind of funny.
This is a surprise.
Is that a mirror device? Huh. So you're in town.
Did I make a note for Sarah? That's actually a good question. Yeah, I did jot down a note for her.
Yes. Off duty, of course.
Major Claire!
Nice. You sure look good in civilian clothes.
Good evening, Reen. And to you two as well, Sarah, Angelica. I stopped your perpetrator here, but maybe I overdid it a tad?
Eh. Eh. That whole sequence was just dumb, admittedly. So I'm not going to give any pluses for that. However, I think I do actually need to give Claire some credit here. So, yeah. And I can even consult my notes for where in my review document to place this. So... Claire... I can put it right beside Milliam's note. Which makes sense, because Milliam was one of the ones that helped make Claire's presence more tolerable. Oh, God damn it, can you not at the keyboard? There we go. let's play fair. I do not like Claire as a character, but I do think she is worthy of a plus in this game. Let me address this for the most part. What negated Claire's from getting any positives in Cold Steel 1 was she was just consistently irritating to me. She was making all of the stupid, boneheaded decisions, and her entire character seemed to be predicated on those boneheaded decisions. That being said, contrast that with here, where her entire characterization is more than just her orders, right? And the fact that she doesn't say we should let people die because of line mentality. I still fucking hate that. And I still fucking hate that. But regardless of my feelings on that particular side of the argument, it is still worthy of note that, yeah, no, this is absolutely, Claire is actually trying to be a good person. Well, working for an evil, tyrannical douchebag, but we can get into that more when we get to the final chapter, because it's only really, because the more I'm seeing of Claire in here, and the more I'm thinking about it, it really is only the final chapter where Claire really actually pisses me off. In the rest of the game, she's fine. And I think the reason why I spit so much vitriol at her, even in this game, is because of the decision she makes in the final chapter. It taints, it ruins everything. Now, I haven't played Cold Steel 4, to confess that one more time. I've only gotten up to, I want to say, to the end of Act 1. Or, no, actually, I haven't even gotten to the end of Act 1, because I think the end of Act 1 is actually where, when you finish dealing with all of those spots in order to track down where the base is that you have to go to. I'm not saying a word past that for spoilery reasons, but regardless though, yeah, no, Claire has been fine for the most part, and honestly, the fact of the matter is as I describe in her character in her note here, in her positive note here, she's honestly a decent character for the most part. Even if the decision she makes in the final chapter puts her entire character into question and is borderline character assassination, if I'm honest. Because it is. It is borderline character assassination, if I really want to be honest with myself. But that being said, I actually do fully understand the nuance to it a bit more here. And in fact, to be honest with you, Major Michael has actually pissed me off more than Claire has. That's not gonna hold true for the final chapter, but but again, we're not at the final chapter yet, and the way Claire has been the entire rest of the game has actually been excellent. I think it's actually one of the reasons why I'm probably going to be giving her decision itself negatives when we get there. In fact, I'm probably going to give Claire in the final chapter a triple negative. The rest of the game, she's perfectly fine, and I actually like her as a character. But then when her cocksucking switch, when her Suck Osborne's cock switch is flipped, well, there you go. And yes, I specifically call it her Suck Osborne's cock switch. It's because it's not a switch flip to evil, it's a switch flip to I will serve you even though I should be fucking abhorrent and should be fucking disgusted by all of the shit you have pulled. See also Catherine in the Crimson Flower route of Fire Emblem Three Houses. And Gilbert, and Annette, and could have sworn there was one more. Or is it Ash? Yeah, it's Ash. Ash is the other one. See also Annette and Ash, and Gilbert. Now Gilbert, he's just a fucking moron, so I guess that makes some degree of sense. But Annette and Ash, No. Just no. Anyways, moving on. So it's not related to the RMP? Correct. I have some personal matters to attend to, so I'll be returning to the capital tomorrow. I'm in the city to enjoy some leisure time at the casinos and theaters. Yeah, right. That sounds like you one bit. Or, wait. That doesn't sound like you one bit. More like you're here on your own to follow up on the Jaegers. To help out the branch campus or Millium, I'm sure. Major. A sullen frown upon the lips of a woman is beautiful in its own way. Yet I would much rather see your stunning smile. Stop hitting on her. I understand the government's intent. So long as the branch campus is here, however, the government doesn't have any reason to worry about the state of the Lemaire province. I know you're on break, but what would you say to cooperating with us on this matter? Reen. You're right. Now isn't the best time to work separately. Tomorrow is the start of the Imperial Provincial Council, too, so it would be nice to have some help. I'll tell you what the RMP currently has on file. In return, tell me what you know. Is that fair? See? Fair enough. To start, a few members of Zephyr are hanging around. The Red Constellation, too. They've got about a medium-sized crew. Seems like that one enforcer from the Society brought them with her? Yeah, surely, the Sanguine Ogre. And from what we understand, the Red Constellation was last spotted a few days ago. Zephyr, on the other hand, has been seen more frequently. We also have reason to believe the Red Constellation is camping nearby, and the same for Needhog and an unidentified group of Purple Jaegers. So even you don't know who they are? Hard to imagine the Intelligence Division drawing a blank. I'm sure the Intelligence Division already knows. I believe they just won't tell anyone outside of a specific circle. What I can confirm is that there is no relation to the Silver Whale. In fact, it's more likely they were hired as Marquis Ballard's and Kleist & Company's private army. I see. So Hugo's family is involved in this. Well, Kleist & Company has become a real powerhouse in recent years. Marquis Ballard has been known to do whatever he so pleases. Supposedly, he's been pushing to become the next Duke Cayenne. I've noticed he's giving orders to Brigadier General Bardius as though he owns the man. He's also one of the reasons the canyon has gotten neglected. Bet the Imperial government would just love to use that so they can swoop in and start barking out their own orders, just like they did in Sutherland. Would anyone mind if I summarized where we currently stand? We have 4 known Jaeger Corps roaming the area. The Red Constellation has connections to the Society. Someone we don't know hired Zephyr. Then we have Needhog and an unidentified 4th Corps in purple. Let's put aside Zephyr's deal for the moment. Have we confirmed if either Needhog or the Purple Corps were also hired help? I'm almost certain Needhog is indeed hired help, but those Purple Jaegers, they felt like they had some kind of obsession, passion like that comes from something more personal than a contract. Zephyr and the Red Constellation were opposing each other in Sutherland. If the Purple Jaegers and Needhog were similarly in opposition, then could there be some teamwork going on? Some enemy of my enemy is my ally deal? It would explain why Zephyr and the Red Constellation haven't been moving. They could be waiting for their opening act of sorts to finish. That's a good way of putting it. Maybe we should look into this a little more. Don't forget our earlier lead. Ugh, I don't know. I didn't know the Icy Maiden was with you. I won't run or hide anymore. Do your worst. Give me a break. I could turn you into the guild, you know, but we'd rather ask you some questions. If you don't like that, we can also let Brigadier General Bardius of the Naval Fortress keep you company. You may for some prime suspicious activity when the Imperial Provincial Council is about to take place. I can escort him to the RMP, in which case interrogation will take place in Ordis or the capital's HQ. Fine, I just need to spill, right? It's not like I've got anything good to share. Then share it. I'm an informant. I can't just give it to you. If you really want it, what do you want, Mira? New info? I want all three of you to step on me. How could I? That old man was a real perv. I'm sure he would have been thrilled to see you in your uniform and boots, Major. That's not something I feel comfortable knowing. At least his fetish worked into our favor. We know where to go next, the high-end club, Nuit Blanc, and members-only casino, Alicia. The two places where Zephyr and the Red Constellation were last spotted. It's worth noting that Nuit Blanc used to have other clubs in the capital and Crossbell. They were once owned and operated by the Red Constellation for some extra cash. Oh, and I'm sure those were some squeaky clean storefronts. The rights were sold after the Civil War before the military could seize them. It may be worth looking into the chance they're still connected. Let's explore the options we have now. Alright, so we'll go to the club and play with a few girls, chat them up, and then we'll swing by the casino and ask the bunny girls to be my new cuddle bunnies? You are way too used to playing around. Well, I'm in favor of hitting the club first. How would you like to accompany us, Claire? I'd be happy to. I'm not used to exploring the nightlife, so if one of you could show me what that's all about, Sarah or Angelica. That's all I have ever wanted to hear, my dear. Come, we'll have ourselves a champagne tower. Hey, don't lump me in with her. Yeah. As Claire joined the trio, they agreed to begin around 8 p.m. The night was currently going to prove to be an interesting one. So yay! Claire has now joined our party again. Okay, so we've got a hidden quest over there. And we've got to hit up Nuit Blanc. Well, let's start with the Kairos Smart, here to start. Yang, something's wrong. He left the Kleist Mall a long time ago. Yeah, with the negotiations happening so late at night, it's only about an hour away by orbital car. It shouldn't take him this long. Seems like something's happened. Reen, want to check it out? You don't even need to ask. Is something wrong? Oh, I saw you guys earlier today. We're with the military academy. We came here for our field exercises. I'm technically a bracer. What's going on here? A bracer? I haven't seen one of you in a long time. I had heard that students from the branch campus of a famous military academy had come here for field exercises. Well, you're close. We're affiliated with them. If there is anything we can do to help, would you tell us what's going on? Well, my brother, the manager here at Ikaro Smart, hasn't come back yet. He went to Ordis to talk business with a new mall. He should have been back by now, but we're afraid he might have gotten into an accident. Stop, Yang. I see. Understood. Good. Well, it is getting late. This is worrisome. From Ordis to here, that's quite a distance. We need to continue our investigation, but we'll let you decide, Reen. If you accept this quest, you will and you will be able to visit the canyon road at night. Would you allow us to help? Though, considering the circumstances, I don't know how much help we can be. Thank you. Thank you. We've been fighting a lot lately, but he is my friend and her immediate family. Alright, leave it to us. Now, as decided, let's go. Yeah, to the west gate, right? Let's go. Well, there goes the sun. I know that there are orbit lights out here, but this isn't going to be easy. Let's first check and see if the truck made it to the canyon road. Once we get closer, we can contact the field exercise camp. Damn it, give me a break here. Oh man, if only Yang were here right now. Maybe it won't take us as long as I thought. It sounded like that voice was just off the road and in some sort of trouble. What are we waiting for? Let's find him. Am I imagining things? I swear I felt another presence.
The moon is so beautiful.
Ah, beautiful, she says. It's like the night was made for the two of us.
Or not. Try not to forget why we're here.
Looks like a toughie. Stay on your toes.
Let's get going.
Yes!
Damn old piece of crap. What am I doing blaming the truck? It's my fault for trying to cheap out on maintenance. He ain't warned me and everything. You okay? Whoa, wait, who are you? I'm a bracer. The others are other things. We ran into your friend and sister at Ikaro Smart, and they told us to find you. So here we are. Oh, and we finally get reconnected. Yay! Of course I need to reset the damn thing. Give me a sec here. Come on. Reconnect, damn you. Oh my god, it's not restarting. Come on. There we go. Now I'm back. I have no idea what the hell happened there. Alright. Oh, well, you're certainly getting me out of a bind. I was hoping to save my tires a bit of wear, so I tried to take a shortcut. That was all well and good till I hit a rock and my engine crapped out. Seriously? Driving out here at night is already dangerous, but going off-road is practically suicide. That's right, the lights aren't just guideposts, but a monster deterrent as well. The truck's not completely busted, is it? Maybe I can help. There's that presence again. Everyone, move! I dropped my guard. Below us! Eek! That's some sort of abyss worm. It must have been after the truck. It seems we're not getting out of here without a fight. Yeah, let's do this.
This one's strong. Be careful.
It's my turn.
We're just gonna do some S-crafts
I
here.
got this.
No, I think Sarah will actually just attack.
It's my turn.
Oh, I'm not gonna be able to see the... oh well.
Yes.
I just realized I screwed up. Oh well.
Take this. It's down.
This one's mine. I'll heal you. Back off.
Let's go.
And there's enhanced again.
Get back now.
This one's mine. Yeah.
Okay, I guess we should look at her stuff here. Searing Flash, Thunder Vortex, X, and Lightning Charge.
This one's up. Here's our chance.
An opening.
Wow! What the fuck?
I won't let you.
Look at this
Back
shit!
off. I won't let you. Ready.
What the actual fuck?
Suppressing targets. Mirror devices in place. Orba laser, fire! Mission complete. May you rest in peace.
It's my turn.
Okay, I didn't give that.
It's my turn.
Eat a dick.
Shut. Sleep tight, kittens.
There. Phew, that thing wasn't playing around. But between the four of us, it wasn't so bad. It doesn't hurt that Reen was able to fight at his full strength. You're going to make me blush. She must have noticed I was suppressing my powers before. Wow, that was incredible. Thank you for, hell. Hell, I don't think I can stand up. Here, let me give you a hand. And I'll take a look at the engine. I can't believe you took the back road at night. I always tell you this, but I don't want to say it, and I don't want to say it again, but maybe it wasn't the best idea this time around. Yeah, I messed up. I wasn't well equipped either. And most importantly, I shouldn't have gone this late at night. Seriously, you really let that sales manager take advantage of you. I get that you want to use them all to springboard us forward, but I think we should focus on getting along again first. Yeah. But that would cause our sales for this month too. I mean, thank you. If you hadn't come, I would have been swallowed whole. Thank you for saving my brother. Though I suppose I should expect no less from the famous Thors, or the Bracer for that matter. No problem, miss. It's what we are here for. I'm just glad that you're safe. And the damage to your truck doesn't seem that bad. I think this was a good lesson for you. Please be careful from now on. I would like to thank you too. Please accept this. Celestial Bomb EX. Oh, I can go back out to the Canyon Road. Excellent. Alright, well.
Let's get going.
Yes!
I'll be your opponent.
Yeah! Now! Let's go!
It's my turn. Hey, break!
An opening!
I got this. Here's our chance.
An opening!
Yes!
Oh yeah, I guess I should show that Claire has perfect order. Which is actually... which is kind of worse than Ebon Dragon, weirdly enough.
Ha! Now's our chance! Back me up!
There we go.
That went well.
Yeah, let's keep at it.
Alright. So that's one down. There we go.
Bring it on. Ah! More enemies? Bring them on. I got this.
Ready. Yeah!
Now! This one's mine! Let's do it! Say!
Let's go!
Back off! It's my turn. Let's go! Now!
An opening!
There we
Ready.
go.
Ha!
It's my turn.
You have an impede. You don't.
This one's on the house. Let's do it. Break!
An opening!
Go down!
Ready. There!
It's my turn!
It's my turn.
I'll heal you!
Let's
Say.
go!
It's my turn. Here's our chance. Follow me.
Yes, ma'am!
It's just something satisfying about hearing that.
That was pretty good.
Yes, let's keep up this pace.
All right, got it!
Reen is at 39 now. Yay. Alright, one more. Just one. Actually, I think I've seen this one already. Never mind.
Our chance!
Eh.
Break! This one's mine. Go down. It's my turn.
Let's go! Ha!
Ready. Yeah!
Now!
An opening!
Well, I got it quickly enough.
You did it, Reen!
Yeah, thanks, Major Claire.
Alright. Cool. Alright. Back to Raquel. Alright. So, next on the list is Nuit Blanc. It definitely looks the part of a high-end club. I expect they'll have a fine selection of both wine and women. Okay, enough with the sparkling eyes. It's my first time visiting an establishment like this. How about we start by asking the staff some questions? Oh, look at that, someone's leaving. Oh, great. Hey, that year 1176 Grand Chardonnay was divine. He's here? What's Marquis Ballad doing in Raquel? Wasting his time. Come on, how is that a question? Thank you for choosing us for your hosts yet again. We look forward to your next visit. Phew, it was an absolute delight, my good man. I shall be back tomorrow once all that crap has been dealt with. Ah, and when I do, you may shout from the rooftops that this here is the Duke's favorite place to be. You honor us. Please take care on your way back to Ordis. Ha of course. Oof. That guy's supposedly the next Duke Cayenne. Shouldn't he be preparing for the Imperial Provincial Council? Contrary to his behavior, I've heard he's proven himself to be an excellent businessman. He turned quite a profit investing in the construction of a plant and from the Renford Company. That's a surprise. It's about the only good thing he's known for. As the temporary family head, he's mostly known for abusing his power. We'll be preparing the club now for all customers. Try to have everything ready by 9 p.m. Yes, sir. I need to fix my makeup. Excuse me. Good evening. Were you hoping to come inside? I'm afraid we just finished hosting a private party. We'll need a bit more time to prepare for our reopening. That's too bad. I was hoping to play. Do you host private events often? Not particularly. The Marquis just happens to be a frequent customer. I cannot provide many details as part of our privacy policy, but he's been coming every day recently. Every day? Any useful information will be hard to come by. How should we even broach the subject of the Red Constellation? Now, may I ask you something, sir? Are you the Ashen Chevalier, Mr. Reen Schwarzer? Wow. You surprised me. I was hoping I wouldn't be as easy to recognize in the dark. I've developed a good eye since I've started working here. You also stand out when accompanied by such lovely faces. Might I presume, then, that you have some interest in our old management? That obvious, huh? Wait a minute. Are you going to tell us that the ogre and her little entourage? You could take it that way, I suppose. The last time they were here was a few days ago. They should be long gone from Raquel by this point. Oh, that's a shame. Thanks for cutting straight to the chase. Is this an admission that they're still affiliated with this location? Not in the least. They were only here to give their regards. I just thought I'd save you a bit of time. It would please me if you returned next time as a customer. It would be both an educational experience for you and a joy to our hostesses to serve one of your status. Quite the businessman. You can count on me to come back. Excuse us. We now know for certain that Nuit Blanc was once a source of income for the Red Constellation. It's hard to say if they're still affiliated, but that manager, from my perspective, was sincere. I can't believe he was lying either. What would be the point for him? So, should we put the Red Constellation investigation on hold? I think so. We're short on time, so let's move it. Next is the members-only Casino Alicia, which had information on Zypher. Alrighty, ready when you are. Here's where Zypher was last spotted. In we go, then. Welcome to Alicia. Would you care to show us your membership card? I knew we'd need a membership card. What's this? New customers? Why not register with us? It's only 1,000 mira per person. If one of you registers, you can also bring friends as guests. That's not a bad price. Alright, I'll register. Please, Reen, allow the RMP to cover... Ah, it's fine. He's all grown up. Let Reen show off a little for us. Oh, certainly. How is getting a card showing off? Woohoo! I'll get you set up right away. After simple registration process, Reen received his membership card and paid 1,000 mira in registration fees. It takes some work, but you actually will lose points if you end up having to dip into the branch campus's funds for this. Yes, so, where are all the hot guys around here? Oh hey, you're not bad looking. How about you make a trip to my club? I'm okay.
There's a treat for the eyes waiting every which way I look.
Can't resist any girl you see, can you?
You think she'd chill once she graduated, but she's somehow worse.
I love the humor of this game. I really do. Alright, let's create a new save. Let's create a new save. Why not? Alright. Let's go in. Judging from the time, this is probably going to be my last investigation of the night. Is there any last minute stuff I need to check up on in the city? I think we're good. Oh, you're coming in? We've got 4 guests coming right in. This is really nice. Tell me about it. It's certainly right at home in the city of entertainment, and look at how crowded it is. It's a shame we don't have time to play tonight. Well, there's always next time. Did you get yourself a membership already? Sheesh, you're really going to come back, huh? Anyway, this is where Zypher was last spotted. Be careful. Right. Alright, so, starting us off, we have... this guy, right here. Hello there, would you like to play? You could make 100,000 mira in a single night, you know. 100,000 mira? And I presume someone here has? Indeed, it was just last year. We had a common individual, I shall call them, walk in with more luck than most would dream of having. They held fast to one rule: don't leave this city with a single mira in your pocket. And so they spent everything they won and more in the club that night. That being said, they were truly in a state of regret upon waking in the next morning. What a lame ending. I agree, it would have made for a better story if they had no regrets. I'm sure most have come across their share of regrets. It's thanks to Liquid Courage. Not every day you hear someone blowing that much at a casino. This might be a good story for Monk.
I've been waiting, Reen. Give me the dirt. That's good stuff. I'll send you your prize.
There we go. Alright. Actually, I wonder if I can play any of these in any casino games. because that actually might be a negative to gameplay for just having fewer, taking advantage of casino games. It sure seems that way. Oh, this kind of sucks. There's nowhere to play any games. This kind of sucks. Unless I can come back later. We'll see, though. That's some crowd over by the poker table. Should we take a look? The Raquel investigation will end should you choose to proceed. Well, there was only that, so... Excuse me.
Oh yeah, this hand's a beaut.
Well, ain't this a bitch? I messed up. Say, is it too late to back out on that bet?
That's unbecoming of the king, you know.
Oh, low blow.
All right, dealer, let's get this show on the road.
If you would, gentlemen, please show your hands.
Full house, read 'em and weep. Sorry, 4 of a kind. What? For the love of Adios, you gotta take it easy on this old fart. I might have played a little too hard on this one. That's a royal flush! A royal flush? Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Good bluff, Rucker. Well, you certainly know how to bluff. You've won all the chips on the table. Sorry, but let me have this one. You still got it, boss. You had to be cheating, right? Where were you, Zeno? I thought traps were your thing. You're young. And you can bounce back from a loss or two. What do you say? How about the winner buys the losers a drink? Damn it, get off your high horse. Aren't you...
Well, hey, nice to see you again. Where'd I see you before? Sutherland? You're a sight for sore eyes, Purple Lightning.
Yeah, good to see you, Jaeger King. I'm amazed you can greet us so casually. If he's the Jaeger King, then you would be the head of Zephyr, correct?
Long time no see, I see, maiden.
Have I seen this other one around somewhere before?
You'd make any man jealous being surrounded by such beauties. All right. What do you say we take this little chat to that lounge by the corner? That is what you came here for, isn't it?
Yes, please. What, you didn't order a drink? The night is still young. Don't be shy about the price, it's all on me. Ugh, easy for you to say. Thanks for the offer, but we're in the middle of work. Not to mention, I don't have the balls to get drunk in front of you guys. Suppose it never hurts to be cautious. Aw, you're gonna make me cry. And what, might I ask, brings a daughter of one of the 4 great houses and the Icy Maiden to me? I'm not here in any official capacity. It would be a waste to not enjoy Raquel's nightlife after coming all the way to La Mer. Fair enough. Take a load off then. By the way, I always wanted to thank you for taking care of Fee. That's not something you need to thank us for. We were classmates, of course I'd help her. Fee decided on her own to join Class 7 and become a bracer. If you got time to thank us, then why not go talk to her? Ouch, you don't mince words, do you? It does sting a little. Still, as we told you on the Pantagruel, we appreciate you looking after her. Alright, do you mind if we get back to business? You're not going to pretend it's some coincidence we saw you here, right? What are you helping the Black Workshop with? This is real nice. You don't mince words either. I like that. Why not ask a little more then? Aren't you curious about what you saw in Sutherland? That shadow. Sure, I'm curious, but will you give me an answer? Not for free. We Jaegers aren't ones to just talk to anyone. How about we play this? What is that? Is that a Vantage Master's deck? I think it is. We've been playing recently. Here's the real game. If you beat all of us, we might be inclined to let you in on what you want to know. That's all we have to do? You sure are a real piece of work, boss. I'm not gonna back you up if you complain later. We should always give the young a fighting chance. Besides, the reward is always sweeter when you take it by force. So how about it, Schwarzer? That's fine, I don't mind telling you. But taking your spoils by force is the Jaeger's way through and through. Is that okay with you? Like father, like daughter. If that's what you want, I accept. I've played Blade, so if it's easy to pick up, I'll join in. The only problem is I need to make my own deck from scratch. If only this were blackjack or poker. We can't make this too easy for you, Major. I've got two of the same deck. Seems fair enough if we use an identical set, yeah? I would say so. Let me be the judge for this. We need someone to look out for cheating. Heh, do as you like. I'll play one then. I'll play two. How should we do the matchups? I'll go against the Purple Lightning. Then I'll take the Icy Maiden. I guess that leaves me and you. Now, don't bare your fangs just yet. Save those for the game. That's even more applicable when he says that in my setting. I'll play Transmute. I'm telling you, you don't want to use that card just yet. You're good. I'll use my Blaze to power up and do 6 points against the Master. That was a strong move. How are you two holding up? They're both good, but the other side's pushing hard. Come on now, focus more on your own game. You don't want to miss what I'll do next. I activate my Curia Belt card. Damage to all. Ugh, I can't lose here.
You all suck. What?
What on earth?
Just what are you all doing here?
We're here to rescue you again.
Took us long enough to find you.
Hey, I remember you lot. See some new faces, too.
Nice to see you again, Black Rabbit.
What brings you guys here?
That's our line.
We came all this way to find you playing cards.
Let's talk later.
Okay then. Let me sub in for you, Valentine. I can turn your game around. You doing subs? I know this game to some extent. I'm not quite adept with complex calculations as you, Major, but would you mind if I took your place? Are you too serious? Phew, yeah, I've hit my limit. It's true that they most likely know the game better than us. Do you take issue with the change? I don't, personally. Nothing wrong with mixing things up. Let's see how you play. Are you two really sure? Well, this is an interesting turn of events. What do you say we start over with them? Why even offer when you're the one who's winning? I mean, you've been too focused on what your partners were doing. Doesn't make it as fun for me. Let's start fresh and take the game seriously this time. Alright, if you insist. I'll even let you play with your own deck if you want. I'm sticking with mine, of course. Should I keep using the Jaeger King's deck? I might stand a chance with my collection. I am going to use my personal deck because I am more familiar with it, and it's better for me. Winning with the borrowed deck will only give you 1 extra AP, but if you win with your own deck, you apparently get 3 AP for this. So, yeah, I'm gonna use my own deck. Well, since you're fine with it, I'll go ahead and use my own deck. Haha, good. Alright, ready when you are. Are they gonna be okay? I don't know, but what choice do we have? His opponent is none other than the Jaeger King. We'll simply have to wait and see. Good luck, kids. And to you as well, Irene. Alright then, let the rematch between Rutger and Irene begin. Here goes. Bring it. Let's do it. Oh, he's got a powerful good one. Let's get this show on the road. Go right ahead. I am swapping all 3 of these cards. Oh, that's much better. Alright, let's do it. What do we got? We've got dealing 6 damage to an opponent or putting a barrier up. Let's say hello to Vanish. 6 damage. And I'll do an extra 5 damage as well. Your move. Damn, that was a stronger opening than I was expecting, if I'm honest. Okay, whittling me down. Hey now, what are you up to? Oh, you know, stuff and things. Alrighty then. Decent end. Get on out there. Alright, my move. I draw. Nadiel to me. Then I'll move to the crystal, strike for 6 damage, move this Nadiel to the back row, and strike your Nadiel to clear it off the board. I've actually become decent at Vantage Masters. I'm pretty sure I sucked last time I played this. Alright. Now... I'll use my power to make a barrier. Then I'll deal 3 damage to the Master. 4 more damage to the Master. And finish you off. Good game, Rutger. Whoa there, look at you. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. I like this sequence, I really do. So, let's give a story positive. Actually, I'm gonna briefly AFK. I will be right back. Oh, I didn't unmute. Whoops. Sorry about that. I guess it didn't really matter too much anyway. Good thing I looked. Let's go Control F and find. See if I had. No, I didn't. I did not give a Devil May Cry effect. That's positive. Alright, where's humor? Because I like to put it with the humor. Good. Devil May Cry effect. Effect usage. Devil May Cry effect is in full effect and is worth two positives. Whoops, I am. There's only one Devil May Cry game. Well, maybe two. I'd have to go back through 5, but I can think of one Devil May Cry game that would actually get 3 Devil May Cry effect positives. So, oh yeah, one for this scene and another for Devil May Cry effect. Because, yeah, duh, right? I mean, he's challenging us to a card game. That is ridiculous. And so like Yu-Gi-Oh, which is ironic, but here we are. Master's been defeated. Ring wins. Whew. 1. Guess that does it. Yes! Congrats on the win. But Muse and Ash are still playing. What? That all you got? What the hell? 3 vanishes for 18 points? You're killing me. How long have you been holding on to those? Don't tell me you were... You ain't gonna say I cheated without proof, are you? It's just common sense to hold on to your best move till the very end. Well, oh, I like you. And that's the end of my turn. And the end of the game, I lost. I'd say using Uptide in round 3 saw to that. You did well to think so far ahead. Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I just happen to have good draws. So everyone won. I'm surprised they were able to make a comeback. Each of them displayed an impressive amount of strategy. Ash probably cheated, but at least he's good enough to hide it. Oh, B, didn't think all 3 of us would slip up. Guess I really am getting old. It doesn't feel like we won. Not only did my students have to come in and save me, but you gave me a second shot when you were winning. Yeah, but a win's a win. I keep my promises.
Time for your reward. I'll answer a few questions for you. That thing I showed you is called Zector. Sorry, that's the most I'm gonna say on that one.
You mean the one we saw at Sutherland? Zector feels like a suitable name for a Divine Knight. Here's what else I want to know. Including Zephyr, I've noticed 4 groups in action. That makes you, the Red Constellation Needhog, and the unidentified group of Purple Jaegers. What's everyone's objective here? Keep it going, straight shooter. Figured you'd ask. Each corps has different objectives, but you could break it down into 2 sides. On one side, you've got the Red Constellation and those Purple Jaegers. On the other side, you've got us and Needhog. They were hired by the government. The government hired Jaegers? That doesn't clear up some things. See, that does clear. Yeah, that does clear up some things. And the teams are about in line with what we expected. Just to make sure, Zephyr and Needhog are on the same side, but you weren't hired by the government, right? Exactly. We've got similar interests, so we're choosing to back them up. I'll bet you already know who hired us, and you probably already know the Red Constellation is siding with the Society. Which brings us to what you don't know, the identity of the Purple Jaegers.
Surely you've realized who they are by now, Sarah Valentine.
I've caught on, yeah.
The dead soldiers who, even after losing the Northern War, couldn't throw their pride away. The deserters from the Northern Jaegers.
Yep.
The Northern Jaegers.
Are they?
They're a large-scale Jaeger Corps, which was based in the former North Ambria state.
I was afraid of this.
Sarah.
Hey, hold up!
We won, and you're not giving us jack besides a name and who's backing who?
What can I say? We're fine with letting a little secret slip out here and there. But you ain't earned more than that. I think that's plenty for now.
To be fair, that's actually more than you would expect.
Screw off.
I knew it.
I will say, though, those were some solid matches. See you again soon.
This was fun. Later.
Should the chance come, let's play again. Until then...
Look at his cards. That was his hand? He could have dealt lethal damage with this combination. And he would have been free to play them at the end. He was going easy on us. That goes here, and this goes there. I see. What? Look at his master. Or was he cheating too? I don't think he was. He's just that good. Well played, Jaeger King. Well, as he said, a win's a win, and we got some answers. It didn't sound like much, but what he said spoke volumes. You should be proud, Reen. You too as well, Muse and Ash. Aw, thank you. No problem. I should have said it first. Thanks for helping me. But you will explain why you were in a casino unsupervised, I'm sure. Oh dear, I've suddenly become lightheaded after such an intense match and cannot speak. Wait, we're only here because... Okay, we're just as guilty. At least they were able to help the instructor. Perhaps I should practice Vantage Masters in my spare time. You don't get a free pass just because you know how to play a card game.
Unacceptable.
Okay, for once, I agree with you. You have acted without leave again and again. Why exactly did you feel it was necessary to chase after Instructor Schwarzer? We have no excuses. Indeed. Major, I've already given them a harsh warning. I think maybe that might be enough. Silence! This is my task as commanding officer. Disregarding the rules and sneaking out is unacceptable. To make sure that's clear, I'm going to drill it into your skulls now to lights out. But staying up too late is terrible for my complexion. Hey, we're all wiped out, so could you just keep it short? It's a shame, but I suppose it is what it is. Hey, a little tough love every now and then might do him some good. I mean, yeah, doing nothing but info gathering is not a reason to chase after Reem. This one is a mistake on New Class 7's part. So, I kind of agree with Major Michael here, but at the same time, I'm kind of iffy on it. I do agree that this at the very least deserves some disciplinary action. That much I will say. It just feels wrong. I mean, they're the reason we got at that info from the Jaeger King. You can worry about the punishment some other time. Right now, we should be focusing on what we've learned. Yeah. We're dealing with a branch unit of Northern Jaegers, people of the annexed Northumbria. It's been half a year since the annexation at the end of the Northern War. Most of the Northern Jaegers were drafted into the Imperial Army. Still, a large number of them went AWOL. That's right, until now, they were believed to have fled to the Midwest. I never thought we'd encounter them in Lemaire, given that they were wearing new gear. Do you think the Society is backing them? Well, they seem to be on the same side as the Red Constellation, so it's a possibility. Damn, this is turning into a real headache. By the way, anyone else surprised to hear that the Empire hired Needhog? They didn't share that information with the RMP. But I hear that the Intelligence Division often hires Jaegers for their Black Ops. Lecter should be able to shine some light on that if we ask him tomorrow. That's enough, Revelt. You may be off duty, but it's not your place to collect classified government information. Try to remember that you are the foremost representative of the Railway Military Police. Forgive me. A message came in from HQ. You're to be in Heimdall by sunrise. As for the rest of you, you may depart tomorrow morning. It's already late after all. Sheesh. I know it's his job to be stone-faced, but would it kill him to lighten up a little? Pretty much, yeah. As I said, he's way too fucking by the book. And that's his problem. I fucking hate him. I really do. He's pretty sweet when it comes to his students, really. Okay, Toa. That's the agate effect. Fuck off. He doesn't get a free pass just because you say that he does that. I'm sorry, Toa. You're adorable and you're awesome, but you're not. But that doesn't excuse his garbage. It's true. He's stuck serving two masters, but he really does try. Seriously, you should have seen him. And when he first started, he softened up quite a bit. No, he really hasn't. No. I'm sorry, he hasn't. I don't buy it. Is that so? Okay, we've shared the information we learned today with all the relevant parties. Instructor Sarah, Major Claire, why don't you two take the guest room for tonight? Very well, thank you for your hospitality. That's our Toa, always ready for anything. Oh, you're too kind. Angie, why don't you bunk with me? Of course, I'm always happy to share your bed. I'm not saying anything to that effect. Randy can fall asleep so quickly. They say it's proof that you're a good soldier if you can sleep when you're told. I bet they got a lot to talk about. it's the first time in a year they've seen each other, just like me and the rest of Class 7. Moon's out tonight. Maybe I'll go get some fresh air. I'll be leaving early tomorrow too, so I need to make sure I'm not up too much longer.
I didn't know that happened. Yeah, you and George really saved my bacon that time.
Seems like things are going well, and no wonder. They haven't seen each other for a year and a half.
Is that Reen I sense lurking out there?
Oh? Why don't you come in, silly?
Looks like I underestimated you. Angelica, that's my thing! It seems like you've really been sharpening your martial arts skills, huh, Angelica? Yeah, I went and visited a bunch of different schools that have connections to Taito. I think I've pretty much packed my head full of Kung Fu by now. No wonder, your movements are so sharp now. You were able to meet with your master again, right? The one who first taught you Taito? Yeah, she's from Calvard, so it's pretty hard to get over there to see her. But I was able to talk to her about quite a few things while I was there, so it was a good trip. Well, I don't really understand anything about martial arts, but were you able to finish your cross-continental motorcycle trip? Nah, I haven't been able to hit everywhere just yet. I went around Liberl, Remiferia, Ored, Lamon, and Arteria. Then from there, I was able to make it to the central eastern part of the continent. But Eastern Zemuria is kind of a tough nut to crack. Eastern Zemuria, I've only heard stories. It seems like the desertification has gotten worse and there's less and less land for people where people can live. That's why there's such an influx of immigrants moving into Calvard. Actually, Master Kafai, my teacher, is there right now. Oh, is that so? Just what I'd expect from the founder of the 8 Leaves One Blade School. I asked the local guild branch out there, and they said it'd take me half a year to get to the east by land. I was worried about what was going on at home here, too, but unfortunately I had to give up on heading that way. Master Kafai said something like that in a letter he sent me. The dragon veins are nearly depleted. Those were the words he used. It seems like they have a lot to deal with over there, too. If the Empire wasn't in such a state, I would have loved to go there and help, too. I was actually talking about this with George, too. If it's even possible to use our technology to support Eastern Zemuria and stop the desertification there. Once things are finally settled and done here in the Empire, it might be something for us and all you guys from Class 7 to look into. Ah, Angie. You truly are something, Angie. But you're right, we've gotten help from a lot of people from other countries. So someday we have to make sure we're not just contributing to the Empire, but to the entire continent of Zemuria. Now you're getting it. You gotta dream big.
Why are you...
Something like that.
Is there someone outside? Those voices don't sound like students. It seems there's someone there. Should I check?
That's enough, Claire. Though you have the Chancellor's protection, your actions today are only going to come back to bite you.
You don't understand, Michael.
Who's there?
yourself.
That was careless of me. Forgive me, I didn't mean to overhear. Rean. Schwarzer, I don't appreciate your eavesdropping. I've said my piece, but I advise you to really think this over, unless you want what happened 10 years ago to shackle you forever. I'm really sorry. I just came out for some air. Well, I'm not in an early morning. Yeah, I've got an early morning tomorrow, so I should probably... Rean. Can we talk, just for a little while? I want to continue our previous conversation. And we might as well do so in the light of the moon. Of course, you can tell me anything.
Michael, Major Irving, is my cousin. He was born Michael Revelt.
I see now. You two do seem rather
We were,
close.
once. But 10 years ago, he took his mother's surname and abandoned the name Revelt. It was after I had the man who took my family away executed. That man was my uncle. His father.
What happened?
Perhaps you're familiar with the Revelt Company? They're known for making musical instruments. Well, they were originally located in St. Arc. My father was the president, and my uncle the vice president. The company was doing well, but more importantly, our family was happy. Until an horrible car accident. There weren't many of them on the roads back then. A stolen truck crashed into us. Then its driver disappeared into the night. In the end, they never found him. It became a cold case. My parents and my little brother died in that accident. But by some miracle, I survived, and my uncle's family took me in. After my father's death, my uncle took control of the company. Though I was grateful to him for taking me in, I couldn't help but ask myself, why was I the only one to survive? Soon after that, while looking through my father's things, I found the account books. Flipping through them, I noticed something strange. The Revelt Company prided itself on offering high-quality, carefully crafted instruments at an affordable price. But certain entries showed unbelievable spikes in profits. I had a feeling something was wrong, so I looked a little deeper. Each account book I read put things in starker relief. At last, I realized what my uncle had been doing right under my father's nose. He was making a fortune selling cheap, mass-produced instruments from abroad under the Revelt Company name. He even had the gall to commission a product he could sell as Maestro class to scam people out of even more money. I knew Father must have noticed his brother's wrongdoing and planned to question him. But before he could, the accident took his life. When I confronted my uncle about this, he was surprisingly candid. "You've got no proof. And if you did have any, I've got several powerful nobles ready to back me up should it come to that. Even if you talk, the most suspicious part of that accident is that you're the lone survivor. Good luck getting anyone to listen to you." I was angry, yes. But more than that, I was heartbroken. I didn't know what to do with myself. Until he showed up.
I was a friend of your father's in military school. I thought the accident seemed peculiar. Do forgive me for allowing you to suffer for so long on your own.
Somehow, he knew the truth behind the accident. But the fact that I knew took him aback for a moment. Until he said,
You have a gift, enhanced cognition. It allows you to grasp every detail, great or small, of any given situation in an instant. It must have awakened during the accident. I was going to mete out the murderer's punishment myself, but I've changed my mind. You have the means and the ability. Why not use them to avenge your family?
I was petrified when I heard this, lost. All I could see were the smiling faces of my parents and my beloved little brother. That's when I decided to take His Excellency's advice. I gathered every last scrap of evidence I could find against my uncle. I laid everything bare, the plot, the motive, the cover-up, the perpetrator. I had too much evidence to be silenced. I made my voice louder and louder until it reached Marquis Higharm's ears. Soon after, the nobles protecting my uncle stepped aside. My uncle's judgment was swift, harsh, and fair. He was put to death for his actions. I had my revenge. But it came at a price. I lost my family and my hometown. As soon as the company was in my control, I gave the rights to a longtime employee. All so I could enroll in the military academy suggested by His Excellency. All so I could enroll in Thor's.
Claire. I finally understand why you hold Chancellor Osborne in such high regard. Despite how lacking in logical everything that is, but and why once in a while I see sadness in your eyes. And it seems to me like Major Michael is worried about you. He could still stand to be less of a dick about it. His tone may have been harsh, but that it came from a place of concern.
You're right. It was sheer coincidence that we both joined the RMP, but he's always looked out for me, both as a superior officer and as a colleague. Not that I've ever felt like I deserved it. I gave in to my desire for vengeance and mercilessly sent my own uncle to his death.
Okay, in your defense, Claire, your uncle fucking deserved it. Because remember, this is the same uncle that killed his own brother. His brother, his sister-in-law, and his nephew. And more than likely, that accident was meant to kill you too. So, no. Fuck him. Like, fucking seriously. You brought an evil fucking douchebag to justice. You shouldn't feel guilty for that at all. Now, if you acted like a vigilante to do it, that'd be one thing. But you didn't. You turned him over to the proper authorities. Or at least I'm assuming that's the case. It's because, killing a guy in cold blood when you have no authority, because again, I'm pretty sure you weren't an Ironblood at that point. Yeah! But, again, it's a character flaw of hers, so I'm actually not angry about this. This is not negative territory, this is positive territory. And I mean that sincerely. So, yeah, positive for this scene. I may disagree with her feeling guilty for bringing a murderer to justice, but, them's the breaks. Higgs with this character.
"10 years ago, my aunt and my cousins cursed my name as I robbed them of the man they loved. I imagine they must still hate me for what I did."
I don't think so. Not exactly. At the very least, it's clear that Major Michael really cares about you. Everyone who knows you well, even Instructor Sarah, who isn't your biggest fan, respects you too much to hate you. Milliam and Major Lecter, Elise and Princess Alphen, Yuna, the original Class 7, and me, of course. We all hold you in the highest regard.
Rain.
I don't know why, but there it is.
You really are too kind. To be perfectly honest, you remind me of my brother.
What was his name?
Emil. His name was Emil. If he were alive, I think he'd be about your age. Thank you for hearing me out. But I think tonight is the last time I'll compare you to my brother. It's disrespectful. Both to him and to the man you've become.
Very true.
Good night, Rain. Sweet dreams.
Am I dreaming? I'm seeing things. Must have been a mirage, a trick of the moonlight. No one here. Oh. Time for Sarah's backstory. What's the matter? Can't sleep? Well, not exactly. It's just that there's so much going on, I need to sort out all my thoughts. Ah, I know how that is. Hey Rain, how about you have a little drink with me before bed? Sometimes a little room to breathe is all you need to sort yourself out. Here, I'll pour you a bit. This stuff will really kick you in the teeth, so you should probably just dip your finger in to start out. Ooh, you weren't
It's
kidding.
Spiritus, liquor from Northumbria. Said to be the strongest drink in the world. Guess it's kind of hard to get much stronger than 96% though, huh?
Yeah, kinda. If I'd taken a normal sip of this, I'd already be on the floor. But the stinging on my tongue is turning it a little sweet.
Right? I knew you'd be able to appreciate it. Never thought the day'd come when I'd get to talk with you over drinks like this. That new Class 7 of yours, they're a good bunch of kids.
Yeah, they've still got a long ways to go, though. I'm struggling as an instructor, too. I just wish I could guide them a little better.
They're all pretty unique kids, just like you guys were. But I know things will work out for you. I mean, come on. They were all so worried about you, they ran headlong after you.
I'm sure they had a bit of a push from a certain someone, though.
You already knew, didn't you? Who those purple Jaegers are.
Yes. What they said brought back some complicated feelings. At first I wasn't sure, but when I saw your reaction, I knew.
That's so. Guess I've still got a ways to go myself in that case.
Back then, during the Northern War, I couldn't do a thing. I spent all my time getting rid of the archaisms that were let loose on the city. All the higher-ups in the Northern Jaegers, the ones who worked with Ouroboros, got away. If I had captured them, the Northumbria's government would have called for a ceasefire. I could have stopped the annexation.
That's a nice little scenario, Reen. But you know it's a load of bull, don't you? The annexation of Northumbria was done under the Imperial government's orders. Way I hear it, General Le Guin agreed to take the place over to keep the provincial armies from being disbanded. The outcome was decided from the start.
Yeah, that's...
In the middle of that farce of a war, you managed to save the lives of tens of thousands of citizens. And the Jaegers you met today? I think they know that. But maybe it was impossible from the start. Fixing a country already being destroyed from within by Jaegers. You probably knew that too.
Who?
Whoopsie. Well, you see, he was... he was my first love.
Really?
Well, actually, he was the closest thing I had to a dad. Way back during the Northumbrian disaster, when the salt pail covered so much of the Principality in a storm of salt, a man took in an orphaned infant. He was a former colonel in the army, and one of the people who founded the Northern Jaegers. As soon as I was old enough to understand anything, I knew that Jaegers who came back with foreign currency were considered heroes. The man who raised me was one of the leaders of the Northern Jaegers, the heroes of our homeland. I looked up to my dad more than anyone. Wanting to be just like him, I joined a juvenile Jaeger Corps at the age of 10. After a few years of harsh training, I was admitted to the main corps at the tender age of 13. It was there that I experienced my first real battle. It was hell. A field of death, where lives are tossed aside to satisfy someone else's desires. There I lived, smoke and blood painted across my body. And there I stayed, eventually becoming the Jaeger known as the Purple Lightning. But after a while, it reached a point where I couldn't take it anymore. When I was 18, I was assigned command of a squad. We had a mission near Erebonia, fighting some proxy war on behalf of the nobles. The enemy was Needhogg. My squad was destroying them, but just when we thought victory was ours. Our efforts to avoid dragging any civilians into the fight left us open to a counterattack. We got hit hard. And then my dad showed up and saved me. Even though he was serving as the commander for the entire corps, he came to our rescue and suffered a fatal injury for it.
Do you see now? This is the fate of all Jaegers. You must think long and hard on whether you wish to continue down this path.
It could have been because he was once part of the Principality's army, but he was quite the gentleman. Now that I think back, he never seemed to like the fact that I became a Jaeger. Anyway, he left me with those final words and passed away in my arms. I screamed and screamed until my voice gave out, until I passed out from utter exhaustion. When I woke up, I was in an Imperial Army camp. Yeah, apparently they were there to check on the damage caused by all the Jaegers fighting. Neidhart and Mueller-Vander, who were both second lieutenants back then, were there too. They told me the battle had been over for a while, and all my comrades had already packed up and left for home. Hadn't even thanked them before rushing back to my hometown. And what greeted me when I got there were celebrations and congratulations from my friends and the townsfolk. We had lost my father, but we won the war we were hired for, The nobles had given us an enormous pile of Mira. That meant we wouldn't die of starvation during the coming winter. I was relieved, but my tears just wouldn't stop. In order to save my hometown from poverty, I covered myself in the smoke of war and the blood of innocents in foreign lands. Seeing the smiles on the faces of everyone in town and knowing the cost cut me deep. It was right then that I decided to quit being a Jaeger and leave my hometown. I joined up with the Bracer Guild, knowing I could put my combat skills to work and make some decent Mira if I hit A rank. That way I could send some money back home. Money that wasn't stained with blood.
I finally understand the true origin of your strength and kindness.
I'm not strong or kind, but I think I've finally started to get closer. Little by little. Closer to being like the man I admired so much. My dad. My commander. And my first love.
Sarah. But it makes sense now. No wonder you fall for all the silver foxes.
Yeah? No getting around the fact that I've got myself the daddy of all father complexes. But you know, lately I found myself attracted to some younger guys.
Huh? Ah.
You got me talking too much. You don't watch yourself, you could make a real dangerous womanizer. Oh, and I'll have you know, I don't really appreciate being second after Little Miss Major. Well, with that, I bid you good night and sweet dreams.
Oops. Sorry, Sarah. What a day. It's not surprising that my eyes are wide awake. Hey, but for some reason, my heart feels lighter now. I think I'll be able to sleep well tonight. I'd better head back to my room. And we'll do a little bit more exploring. Oh hey, there's a thing for to talk to Velomar. Reen, can't get to sleep. Nah, I just couldn't resist the sight of that gorgeous moon or the calming sound of the waves.
That thing I showed you is called Zector. Sorry, that's the most I'm gonna say on that one.
Hey, Velomar, does the name Zector ring any bells? I feel as though I faintly remember that name. Ah, yes, though only a small fragment, I remember something. 250 years ago, during the War of the Lions, Zector was the name of the Divine Knight under the Sixth Prince's command. Just as I thought. Lucius Rice Arnor. He was the pilot of the Palanate Knight. No, he did not pilot the knight. The actual Awakener was the leader of a mercenary group hired by the prince. He was a crafty individual, but he lent the prince his power. I see. So there's even a parallel between him and the Jaeger King. But wasn't the Palatine Knight destroyed by the Vermilion Apocalypse? Correct. As such, it's difficult to say whether the one you saw was the same one or not, but as long as the Black Workshop and the gnomes are involved, we can't rule out anything. We can't rule anything out just yet. Yeah. I wish I at least knew whether they're friends or foes. Just because they're working against Ouroboros doesn't necessarily mean they're on our side. We'll simply need to pay close attention to their actions. If you come across any new facts, be sure to let me know. I may recall more information. Can do, thanks. And with that, we've got everything we're going to get. I should head back and get some rest. I want to make some progress. I want to at least get to the Ouroboros showing up.
This is truly an honor.
Uh-huh. Rank increased to C.
Here, a reward.
Get the Hades gem for it.
This is truly an honor.
And we've increased to first class because we got two medals, because I forgot to keep going on that. Let me see if the walkthrough will tell me anything. Okay. Academy rank of prestigious. Give me a sec here. Okay, oh, maybe it's actually under the basics. Okay. Never mind. Oh. I didn't see Toa there.
Here, a reward.
Gold Star Lionheart Medal.
Here,
and
a reward.
Red Star Lionheart Medal, because I jumped over the other two thingies. But that's okay. I'm guessing I'm not going to get the prestigious unless I get everything done. But we will see.
Keep it up.
Monk's thank you gift arrived. An Aubin sticker and some new materials. A couple of Aubin stickers and new materials. Black Records 3. Vivi's thank you gift. A photo of Shan Shan. Brave Soul. A photo of Becky. 5 spirit droplets. And a photo of Ferris with 5 magic droplets. That's quite a lot. We'll save it here. as I check something else. Huh. And now the in-game calendar moves over to my birthday, weirdly enough. I swear that's not related. And besides, my favorite chapter is still Crossbell, so there you go. This one's up there, but not really. I don't know. I'd have to experience Chapter 4 again to really rank them properly. Because I know where Chapter 1 and the prologue rank. And where the final chapter is. That's Sarah on a horse. Next morning, Sarah, Angelica, and Claire left the camp. Angelica went to Ordis for the Provincial Council, and Major Claire returned to Heimdall. Sarah, meanwhile, made for Raquel to continue her search for the Jaegers. And... what? Are you telling me the range for today's missions is the entire area we went around yesterday? Yeah, I received the request for a second day from Brigadier General Wallace. They know what's going on with the Jaegers, so there's no need for us to investigate that any further. Let's check out our requests and do our patrols. Understood. The tasks on the second day have usually been fairly exhausting. But it's nice that this time appears to be more normal. Yeah, for real. First our camp gets ambushed, then the tower gets attacked. Well, we certainly won't be able to let our guards down this time either. Let's make the most of this lull and knock out as many of these requests as we can. We can use the bikes to get around, so we should have plenty of time. Very well. Let's see what requests we have this time. Semi-required. Heard. Aberration abolition. So we got a monster to go kill. Raising the Bardius, so Brigadier General Wallace wants to challenge us. And Ferris actually has a request for us. Huh? This one seems kind of weird. A gigantic monster that appears and vanishes suddenly? Could it be? It reminds me of the cryptid we encountered in Crossbell. Yeah, let's check it out when we have the time. It's near the valley. Maybe I should contact Sarah. The other one is a training request from Juno Naval Fortress. It would appear it will be practicing against Provincial Army soldiers. Sounds like my idea of a good time. They're supposed to be pretty good, yeah? I guess we can ask them about yesterday while we're there, so I'm fine with that. Looking at all our options makes it difficult to decide where to go first. Yeah, but there's no rush. Take your time. Alright, with that, day 2 of our Special Ops missions has officially begun. Yeah! Requests for the second day of field exercises are all semi-required quests. You will be able to progress the story once you have completed at least 2 of these requests. We're going to be doing all 3 because of course we are, but that's beside the point. We've also got a new Vantage Masters opponent to go deal with, and a recipe to go check out. And we've actually got an optional event, too. Okay, so apparently, we have a hidden quest that is time sensitive. If we do not accept it before we go and tackle Ferris's request, we lose it permanently. So I'm assuming that's if we tackle one. If we tackle one of them, then it disappears for good. So, like, it wouldn't even matter if, this one would just do it. But because this is all possible content, we're going to follow the guide's advice and talk to Leonora. Didn't think he'd be gone this... What? Didn't think he'd be gone this bad. Lenora? Alright. What's wrong? That was a pretty hefty sigh. Is there a problem with someone you know? Yeah, actually, an old comrade of mine and from the same escort fleet. He's 7 years older than me and was part of our special attack force. His name's Herman. The escort fleet's special attack force? Yeah, in terms of fighting skills, he was always a notch above everyone else in the group. Apparently, he's doing some security work somewhere now. What about him? The way I hear it, he's gotten himself involved in some pretty shady stuff recently. Seems like what he's doing is pretty much extortion. Hearing that makes me mad, embarrassed, frustrated. So you're saying that the guy wasn't like this before? Yeah. He was always quick to fight, but as far as I know, he wasn't the type of guy to start getting into such underhanded stuff. So I went to go ask him about it, out it to his face yesterday. He told me he decided he was done being the one getting taken from, and that he was going to do the taking from now on. Oh. Our Silver Whale fleet was broken up by the government after the Civil War, but I thought that even if we all scattered, our pride would last forever. That's why I'm so completely disappointed with that guy, from the bottom of my heart. Leonora. One of Leonora's comrades from her days in the escort fleet. Based on what she said, it doesn't seem like he's a bad guy. I wonder if there's a way to get Leonora's feelings across to him. Pride of the fleet has begun. Okay, so apparently... Oh, and there's another hidden quest we can go do. Unbelievable. Okay, so then there's another one. Wait a minute. It's listing part of the fleet on that one. Oh, what the hell? Oh! Oh, so, okay, so that's a 2-for-1, basically. Well, that's interesting. Dumb, but interesting. Apparently, if you talk to Leonora, you're basically completing 2 quests at the same time. Everyone, you came back. Yes, we heard you wanted some help. Judging by how you were yesterday, I have a bad feeling about this. I'm gonna make a note of this. Alright, because I'll probably mention this in the thing. Alright. I hate to do it, but this is a review, so we should cover every possible angle. Where's my walkthrough-itis negative? So, yeah. Here's another gameplay negative for the second walkthrough-itis negative. I've noticed both the positives and the negatives have been kind of slow so far. Or this one. I mean, don't get me wrong, we have added some positives, but I'm actually kind of surprised that the positives just kind of stopped jumping after a while. Judging by how you were yesterday, I've got a bad feeling about this. Sheesh, you don't need to stir things up like that. Well, I guess I don't have a good feeling about this either. As you may have suspected, it does involve Kleist Mall. More specifically, it's the illegal acts of Kleist Mall's sales manager. Illegal acts? That can't be good. Are you sure about this? Yes, absolutely. It all began 6 months ago, right after Kleist Mall opened its doors. Bad rumors about Riviera Court started popping up. It's escalated to the point where instead of our products, people are buying cheap imitations. Also, there have been many accidents with our shipments. That's terrible. How can they do such a thing? Those are such petty things to do. Reputation is everything for shops like these. I'm sure you've had quite a significant drop in profits. I want to confirm one thing. Does Hugo know about this? I don't know. Managing Director Hugo Kleist was a classmate of ours. He's always traveling all over the place and never really comes to Ordis. In order to do anything about this, we need actual proof. Oh, I see. We're stuck You're stuck because you can't pin anything on him. So you made the request for us to dig up some proof? Yes, exactly. It took me a while, but I finally have a lead. The culprit is Wad's head of security. Head of security. His name is Herman. I know it's much to ask, but would you be able to get me some solid evidence? Herman? I think Leo was talking about him. Yeah, we may be able to catch up with him while we're taking care of this. Yeah, we'll be glad to help. I've enjoyed shopping here in the past, so I can't resist. Yeah, yay, thank you. Don't start celebrating just yet. So, what is the proof that you have? There's a hill near the wharf that's pretty well hidden. I've received word that it will be a meeting place for a few people here today, at 11 a.m. Looks like Leo's intuition was right. Let's meet this guy so he can tell us everything. This is starting to get interesting. Don't do anything violent, okay? Unless the situation calls for it. Make sure to secure the evidence first. Should we get some witnesses too? Alright, let's start the stakeout. I knew I could count on Class 7. We don't know what you'll be up against, so please be careful, everyone. Alright, so we have now started A Tale of Two Shops. So everyone got prepared and headed to the wharf. They split up into groups of 3 to gather evidence and find the culprits. Oh, they look like stereotypical bad guys. Ash, you shouldn't let so much of yourself shine through. Looks like those guys down there are on lookout. This might be a little tricky. Is everyone in position? Yes, sir. We're ready as well. Hell, how come I'm the only one on my own? Well, you're a sniper. What did you expect? But it's so boring. Instructor Reen, can you whisper words into my ear? Now's not the time. Let's review the plan. No, it looks like the boss is here. That's... an orbital bike. Looks nice. Everyone here on time? Yes, sir, just like you told me. Hold me. You know, you're kind of rough with us. How many times do we need to help you? How many times, you ask? Quit complaining! Listen, I'm desperate too. Crush Riviera cornered within half a year. Those were the orders he gave me. From what I've heard, he doesn't tolerate failure. If we fail, we're all screwed, including Wads. We're running out of time. We can't get nitpicky about how we do this. This is... You sure about this? You want us to burn the store down? Wait for nightfall. We don't want the workers to ruin the party by putting the fire out. Go big or go home. Someone might get caught up in the blaze, but I guess this just wouldn't be their lucky day. What? Who's there? You're despicable. Capture them. Who are you guys? Whoa, what? A sniper? How could this be? Yuna, you're too early. You shouldn't be leading us. We have everything under control here. Ali was even quicker than me. Alright, let me show you what I got. Damn it, I can't get caught here. Shoot! You missed. This Muse. The sea breeze makes it too hard to aim. If he gets away, I'll have to apologize to Leonora. Guess we'll just have to. Won't affect the score. Okay. Hey. You know what? This is Ash's chapter, so Ash, you're coming with. Ash! The bike should be parked just ahead. Good luck. Here goes nothing. Don't you shake that big ass at me! Gotta get these monsters gone, and I've got just the trick. Thanks for clearing the way for me. I'm right on your tail. You kidding me? Alright, not bad. Now it's my turn to show off. Come on, come on! Come on! There we go. And you're not the only one who knows how to race. Damn, so persistent. Alright, fine. Don't hate me for this. Not a chance. So what do you think? What did you think was gonna happen? Ah, this isn't good. I'll just have to force my way through. Ah! Hey, how's it going? Come on now, move it, Peach. Please, what crawled up your ass? It wasn't easy setting that up. Hang up. Thanks for helping us get it all done in time. It was nothing. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Then what? You gonna run away? Don't even try it. Even you wouldn't be able to take down Instructor Randolph. Wait a minute. Leonora, good to see you. I got a call from Instructor Bean. You've met your match, Herman. You should know better. Criminal behavior will never end well. Shut your mouth, you brat. I only messed up, that's all. And next time is gonna be smooth sailing? Yeah, of course it is. The winners are always the strongest. Betting on the winning horse is always...
The hell?
Hell? Enough already! I noticed yesterday during our talk that you just can't accept reality. You can't forget being a silver whale, and you can't forget the high from being a pirate, of waving a flag of justice with comrades. Now look at you, reduced to acting like a spoiled brat. That's all I see in you now. But... nothing to say? So you know I'm right. And now you'll face your crimes. Remember what you've done. Mourn your actions. Damn it. Well done, Leonora. You got some serious spunk. After surrendering, Herman admitted everything. You and the others were told to head to Kleist Mall and, well, with Ferris. So, this is the real culprit. Doesn't he work for you? What? Herman, what's going on? I'm sorry, they caught me. We also have evidence. Now just give in and admit it. You ordered the defamation of Miss Ferris's store. You must have run yourself ragged over this, Miss Ferris, and on top of that, hired some real miracle workers to your side. Mr. Watts, are you still trying to deny it? Your goons have testified in that they were all following your orders. Do you have any idea what I've had to deal with over these last 6 months? I've had to attract customers, deal with nobles, suck up to corporate, make arrangements with the government, and soon I'm going to be rewarded for all my hard work. I'm not going to let this.
So what do you plan to do from here on?
Hey, Hugo. You're Mr. Hugo. Wow, what great time.
I am Managing Director Hugo Kleist of Kleist & Co. I just came for a visit, but it seems some interesting developments are going on here. Mind if I joined in on the discussion?
Of course not. You came at the perfect time. Please allow me to explain. You wouldn't believe what these buffoons are accusing me of. Let's have our lawyers take care of this. They should be skilled enough to handle these whelps. For heaven's sake. Come on, Wads. This is why you'll never be more than third rate. Huh? This, I did tell you... Yes, I did tell you to take Ordis in 6 months. But in that time, you've used petty tactics to try and crush this Riviera court, only proving to me how incompetent you truly are. And now everything is clear to me. Sir. What presents? In any event, you're fired. You must be tired from these last 6 months. Rest in jail or wherever else you'd like. Sorry for the trouble, Reen. Thanks to you, I rid my company of that no-good oaf. I can't thank you enough. Hello again, Hugo. Didn't think I'd run into you here. Anyway, let me make 2 things perfectly clear. First of all, this was all thanks to the hard work of my students. I didn't do anything. And second, I don't know if you'll be able to rid yourself of everything. What? It's up to her if she wants to sue or not. What does he mean? Mrs. Eris is the client. It all depends on what she decides to do. I'm sure she could ask for compensation in exchange for not going public. She is a good card to negotiate with. While competing with Kleist Mall, my eyes were open to many things. Riviera Court is outdated and hasn't evolved its way in decades. But that will change. We've no mind to abandon our tradition completely, though. We'll do our utmost to contend against you in your own way. I don't want this to stop. So you want us to be rivals? My request is this. You take back all the bad things you said, and we compete with each other fair and square. That is all I ask. I see. Considering your brand, that's probably more practical. Alright, I accept, and we will pay you back for all the damages we may have caused. In return, this never happened. Does that work for you? Yes, I have no objections. I see. I don't completely agree with this, but I guess all's well that ends well. I mean, that's about the best way that she can handle this without being jerkish about it. Note it. Morally speaking, this is the correct choice. I'd say this was a good learning experience. Weren't you planning on something like this happening from the beginning? What should we do? Wads and Herman, was it? I suppose I'll give you one last chance. I'm a very busy man and I need to leave on a business trip soon. You know what to do here, right? Yes. We'll fix everything and prepare the compensation right away. Exactly. I expect a report on how much this cost us. Yes. How terrifying. So this is corporate life. I've got to get going now. Goodbye. I'll see you again, Ferris, Reen, and Class 7. I look forward to hearing more about you. He sure seems busy. I'm curious about how he's affiliated with the government, but I guess that can wait. I don't know how I can ever apologize. I'm not going to ask for your forgiveness. However, I truly am sorry for everything. Yes, let's start over from the beginning. The day a winner is decided in the battle between Kleist Mall and Riviera Court is still far beyond the horizon. Right. And that's another case closed. We should probably report to Leonora as well. Ah, there you are, Leonora. I heard from Randy. You really told that Herman guy off. I just took everything I wanted to say to him and, well, said it. As long as he learns from this and doesn't make the same mistake again, I guess it's fine. You got that right. From what I saw of him, it seems your words found their mark. Yes, that you won't need to worry about him for some time at the very least. By the by, your escort fleet, Silver Whale, was it? If memory serves, its origins can be traced back to the Middle Ages, correct? You sure know your stuff. Back then, it was just another pirate group out on the seas. But everything changed when someone thought to fight fire with fire and hired the whales to guard them from other pirates. I guess that's why we were called the Jaegers of the Sea. Seems like it was a pretty tough job, though, yeah? Well, sure. We were always dancing with danger, but that just made us even more united as a group. I can't imagine there are a whole lot of places I'll find as comfortable yet intense as the fleet. Though now that I've said that, the branch campus comes pretty darn close. I'm happy to hear it. Anyway, thanks for coming to talk with me. With that out of the way, we all gotta focus on getting hyped for our field exercises. Yeah, let's knock them out. And there we are. Done. Okay. And with that, I think I am going to conclude it. I'm going to end the stream here, I think. So. No. A couple more things to do in Ordis, and there will be a couple more things to do in Ordis, and then we will be able to do, then there's a hidden quest, and we'll be heading to Juno Naval Fortress for some more fun. In the meantime, I'm going to get some stuff done. I want to actually continue working on my fanfic, and I've got no audience right now anyway, so this is as good a time as any to cut off for the day. So, until next time, I'm Blue Wolf Alex of the Lorewalkers sign. Oh, well, actually, before I go, no, what am I thinking? I need to do one more thing before I go. I need to actually give a positive to that. let's do a controlled F on side quests. Ah, okay, it's in number 30. It's that number. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do it. Second positive for the down to earth nature of the side quests. Okay, so there's that. Where's my world building positive? World building. World building, where are you? Oh, there you are. 3. Okay, so I've already given 3. Okay. Alright. Looks like that's going to be where we are ending on that front. So, that means we are there. I'm upping the down-to-earth nature of the side quests positive to 2, and I gave 2 for that duet of side quests because I actually think it's good stuff. So yeah, we're at 165. I don't know how much higher the story score is going to climb. It has been kind of stalling out, but then again, I don't remember Chapter 3 all that well, and Chapter 4 I completely forgot. I completely forget what the hell we're doing in Chapter 4, so all I can do is shrug on that part. But I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go get something to eat. And I think I think tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, I will be back with more Trails of Gold Steel 3 in order to go ahead and get some more. We're gonna go ahead and do a hidden side quest tomorrow. And then we'll head over to Juno Naval Fortress and get some more stuff done there. So until next time, Blue Wolf Alex of the Lore Walker signing out. Have a good one. Later.